Welcome to the second presentation about Young Living Compensation Plan. Now we are going to be building your business, and these are from the silver to the platinum rank. The previous presentation we did creating a foundation. This time we're going to be building your business. Building on your foundation is important, but now you can focus more on helping others creating their success. The following presentation will be on developing leaders. In the last presentation, we talked about the Essential Reward Program, the Uni-level commission, what compression is, what retail sales, and also all their enrollment bonuses. This presentation, we're going to be talking about building your business, and we're going to talk about ranks, different ranks. We're going to change in focus. We're going to talk a lot about building your dream. We're going to talk about generation commissions and also generation leadership bonuses. Then the next presentation will be into the developing leaders. Like we talked in the first presentation, in creating a foundation, you were a distributor, you became star, senior star, executive. Now, in building your business, we're going to talk about silver, going to gold, then going to platinum. Here are the qualifications to achieve the following ranks. If we're looking at silver, every time you need 100 PV as your personal value points, your organizational group volume will need to be 10,000 PV. Your personal group volume will have to be 1,000, and you are going to need two legs of 4,000 PV each. For gold, again, it's 100 PV for your personal value, point value, and you are going to need an organizational group volume of 35,000. Your personal group volume will need to be 1,000 again, and you are going to need three legs of 6,000 each PV. For platinum, then we go again with 100 PV, which is always the same. Every different rank that we're going to be talking about, the minimum or the max, what you need to purchase every month is always the same. The minimum is 100 per point value. Your organizational group volume needs to be 100,000 PV. Your personal group volume again is 1,000, and then in leg requirement we're going to need four legs of 8,000 PV each. The uni level is the same. Level 1 through 5, you're going to be getting 8% on the first level, 5% on the second level, 4% on the third, fourth, and fifth level. Is as if you were a silver or gold or a platinum. In building your business, we are going to change the focus, and we're going to emphasize also on generations bonuses, because this is what's got all about up in the silver to platinum. Like I was saying, you're still receiving uni level or base commission, where you get commissions from 8% up to 4% depending on what level your people are under you. You are also still receiving premium starter kit bonuses as you recruit people, and you're still receiving the fast start bonus, which is either 25% on your direct enrollees or 10% on the people that are enrolled by your enrollees. But going a little farther into this, I want to emphasize that before we go into this build your dream, it's very important that when you start going into rank, you need to find your why. And there is a presentation for your why. If you would like to receive, or if you have not yet viewed it, it would be a very important thing that you would now, maybe even pausing this presentation and going to that one. You can ask the person that has invited you to come and view this presentation to guide you to where you can find this presentation, or you can send me an email and I will send you the link for it. When we get to building our dreams, we need to know what's the core value to build a life of vision based on those values. If you know your why, it will keep you in the game during tough times. This will be the fuel that keeps you progressing forward. If money or time were not an objection, what would be your dream? Or more than that, if let's say you know that you would never fail, what would be your dream? Let's build a dream together. One thing that is nice to do is to do a dream board. Just by looking on in magazines or even printing things from the internet and all that, take yourself a big board and put everything on it that you would like to do in your life. That helps you to dream, and it's very important. Day to day, from day to day, you need to have some kind of a focal point on what you want to do later on. What would you like to have? What would you like to do for other people? This is so important. Be inspired. Look at your dream. Remind yourself of them often. It's very, very important. If you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help build theirs. So this is very important to think about. So the keys to reaching generation is first of all, build your dream. Live your values. Know your why. This is very, very important. Then after that, all the generations will follow. Now, one thing that we do talk about generation leadership bonuses also in Young Living, anything from silver to Royal Crown Diamond, you can also receive what we call generation bonuses. Silver is a share, gold is two, platinum is three, and so on and so on. So let's dive in and explore the next level of your dream realization. So just to make sure that you do understand all the abbreviation and all that, we're going to repeat them again. PV is your personal volume, the total monthly volume of your personal orders. Your OGV is organizational group volume, the monthly volume of your entire organization, including yourself. PGV is personal group volume, is the monthly volume in your organization, excluding any silver or higher rank volume in your qualifying legs. And leg plus OGV means the number of legs and the amount of monthly OGV required for each leg. We're going to dig a little deeper in the PGV because this is what you need to qualify as silver. PGV, like I was saying, is personal group volume. It's the monthly volume in your organization, excluding any silver or higher rank volume and any qualifying legs volume, meaning that you need two legs to qualify as silver. So those two legs would not be into your personal group volume. Let's repeat that a little bit. PGV are cut in two places. First, your legs qualifying you for a rank will not count towards your PGV. That means trying to reach silver, your two highest legs will not count towards your 1,000 personal group volume requirement. And second, silvers and higher are also removed from your PGV. That means if you have a silver outside of your qualifying legs, their OGV will be cut from your PGV. Clear as mud? Let's go see that a little. Here, I hope this is going to help you a little bit more. If you look right now at the blue square, those would be the two legs that you need to qualify as a silver. So you have two legs of 4,000 organizational group volume of each. So these would be the two legs. So those are cut out of whatever amount you have in your total organization. And also, if you can notice, you have three other legs that have a silver in it. So everybody that is in the silver or in the qualifying legs of that silver organization is also cut out from your total organizational group volume. So your personal group volume is anything besides any legs that you need or anybody else's need to become a silver or above. Now let's dig a little deeper. Every generations that you are doing, yours and other people that are in your downline that have become a silver also, then you're going to start getting what you call a generation commission. Let's go see on the other slide. It's more in depth. Here you see that you are a silver yourself, but you also have two silvers in your organization. So these would be considered as two generations. And your own qualifying generation is considered as your first generation. Then that generation you would receive 2.5% of your total OGV of that generation. For the other two qualifying legs, because they're the second generation, you would receive 3% from those generations. Let's blow your mind a little more there. You can have you can be paid up to the third generations with silvers. Let's say if your personal generation is a silver, you get 2.5. Any other silvers right underneath you qualify as second generation. If you have a silver in a silver, that would be considered as a third generation, and that one you'd be paid 3% also. This is also another kind of bonus that we have for generation leadership. 6.25% of all Young Living's monthly commissionable sales is paid out in shares according to your rank as rank for the month and on the leaders in your organization on which you earn generation commission. So, meaning if you're a silver, you get a share, if you're gold, you get two shares, and so on. Two things to note though, you cannot earn more shares than you are in rank, meaning if you're a silver, you don't get more than a silver. And also, you can only earn shares off of the generations you are earning. Here it's explained a little bit more, like you are your personal generation would be one share, and then any other silvers under you would be another share for each because they're in the second generation. You have a third generation which is one share is gold, and then you have another one right underneath the gold which is silver. That's four shares for from let's say $130 to $160 each. So this is another way of being compensated with Young Living. So now you understand that we are building your business, and by building on your foundation, you can now focus on helping others creating their success. So our next presentation will be on developing leaders, where you're going to share the joy of an abundant life by leading others to success as you share the Young Living mission throughout the world. If you have any questions concerning this presentation, please don't hesitate in calling the person that has invited you to come and view this presentation, or you can send any questions to the email address that is on the slide. I thank you for have come to view this presentation and hope to see you with the next one, which will be compensation 103, and we will be talking about higher ranks. Have a nice day.